Yo, what do you do this? Your boy. Today I want to talk to you guys about The Arrow, Season 5, Episode 6. So, sorry I had to upload it this damn early and not on Wednesday like I normally do, but here it is. This episode we finally figure out who Prometheus could be, and it's gonna go down to Quentin Lance. That's right, the father of Sarah and Laura Lance, the Black Canary. And so, my question is, at first I was wondering why the hell is he doing this? But then I remembered his death, his daughter's death. His life has just been ruined by Oliver because both his daughters were killed because of him somehow. It all has a meaningful connection, and that all makes a lot of sense. Then also we have a little bit of a civil discord between Team Arrow because again Oliver refused, at least we saw in this episode, refused to tell his team about Prometheus and the leads that he's made on his end regarding him. And Prometheus is pretty badass. He's killing people at random, trying to bait Oliver, trying to get him out of his little rabbit hole that he's normally hiding in. And it's really something else but if Quentin either is or is assisting Prometheus, my question is why? But I'm pretty sure I guess I answered that question already. But if he is Prometheus, then Tobias Church pretty much just talked himself into someone that didn't really need that information, and it's kind of nonsensical. But then again, Prometheus probably has never shown his face to Tobias Church, so it wouldn't. So he probably never knew who Prometheus' true identity was in the first place. So that also makes sense as well. And I'm not gonna lie to you. First, that one DA detective that he met at the first victim's house, I figured maybe he's Prometheus, and maybe Quentin is giving him information on the Green Arrow. So maybe he could be Prometheus. I can't recall the guy's name at the moment. I apologize for that as well. But I think maybe he could be the real Prometheus, and Quentin is supplying him with information regarding Oliver. As you heard at the end of the episode at the Star City Nights event, Felicity tells Oliver in private that the metal in the stars that have been found at the crime scene as Prometheus's MO have all been linked to the metal that Oliver has used over the past 4 to 5 years. And the only one that happens to have that type of metal is at the Star City Police Department in evidence lockup. And also regarding Felicity as well, she finally told her boyfriend that she works for the Green Arrow, which is why she's gone at random nights and then some. You even seen Renee trying to get at Oliver's sister. I feel you, dog. Get your groove on. I feel you, because I would have got at her too. But back to the regarding news. My thing is, with all this being said, when Oliver puts the pieces together, will this officially end his relationship with Quentin Lance? Because they've been through a pretty tumultuous relationship. He lost both of his daughters because of Oliver. And he keeps, he's struggling with his alcohol addiction prior to this, and especially after the deaths of both of his daughters and his wife leaving him because of that. And so I know this is gonna come to a head. It's a really sad thing to see, but it has to. I guess some things has to come to an end, so things can get better. So I'm really, really excited for next week's episode regarding this because we finally probably get a lot of answers as to why Quentin is doing this, why is he assisting Prometheus, and who is Prometheus. As I just theorized, maybe it's possibly is Quentin himself or the new DA guy that Oliver met at the first victim's crime scene. But this is your boy, Streets. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and all the other jazz. I love y'all. One love.